Alright, I'm going to start off by giving a little walk around of my 67 long bed and my 67 short bed. I'm going to try to film as much of this as I can. Um, I hate filming, but I didn't film anything on my short bed and I wish I did, so I'll just talk about it. I just got in a day ago. I had my dad and my brother pick it up for me. Pretty original. I'll show you the things I like and things I don't like. 67 long bed. This front fender is painted. You can tell. Obviously some Bondo. I'll be peeling that off. Not a fan. Obviously I want to keep this thing all original, as close as I can. Except for all this rust. I got some rocker panels I need to fix. We're gonna try to pull this gigantic dent out. Fix the trim. But I want to drive this thing. It's not anything crazy. Steel floor, small window. But it looks pretty good. We're gonna have to find out what's going on with this wing window that's been screwed shut. Looks big old pulled out spot on the bumper. You can tell the difference in the two front fenders. The other side obviously got painted a long time ago and put Bondo on it. At least this rocker's hanging on, but I'm gonna replace that one too. I need one of these mirrors. A little loose. Alright. Both door handles are broken. I have new ones that go in it. Still has the GM tag on the side. Obviously this is where they always rust at, so I'm gonna fix these doors. Fix the bottom of these doors. Luckily, I love fixing rust. The little rockers are gone. Chewed up my seat belt. I'm gonna pull this seat out today, hopefully. Clean in here. These are the cool 67 seat belts, the airplane style ones. If you're not familiar with these trucks, 67 is probably my favorite one. This is my fourth one. I had a 72 long bed, had a 68 short bed. I have a 67 short bed right now, and this is a 67 long bed. Has the 3-hole cluster. The other ones will have four more holes at the bottom, like a oil gauge, temp gauge, and battery, and then one empty one on the other side. Has original gauges, mileage. I'm hoping it's correct if it has 11,200. That was a big seller on the truck, and just how much of this little stuff is in it that's actually really hard to find. So as a tip for any of you guys buying a truck, the more original, the better. Finding this little stuff sucks. Unless you love walking around swap meets looking through bins for days. Visors are there. There's definitely some rust up in the corners, which is pretty normal. The other side's worse. Can't get that door open right now. It's missing the radio, which is fine. I have one. I got some stuff. It still has the blue carpet. I'm gonna really try to save as much as I can. I want it to be disgusting. Not worried about truck. The more of these you have, you'll like the fancy ones, but the rough ones are cool too because you don't have to stress it. Because the one day at the gym, someone smashed my front fender on my short bed. It ruined my day for like 3 days. So the dirty ones, I'm not going to stress as much. So this is the truck, long bed. Gonna be some rust repair. Try to blend some of this paint back in. I don't want to do. I'm not gonna clear coat it. I like the thought that it took 50 years to get like this. It's not gonna rust out in a couple of years. You know, it should stay good for a while. The metal seems solid. It just seems like some surface rust. Try to clean it. It's got these awesome barnacles or lichens or whatever my dad was calling it on it. I thought that was cool. It's got this cool writing on the side that's all rusted up, but it has all the stuff I've been looking for. It has the armrest. It has the right handles. It, you know, it's all there. Seat. I was wishing that seat cover was a little better. I'd like to find something that looks semi-original to recover it, but we'll see. That looks pretty intense and probably hard to find. It looks like there's some gnarly rat holes in there, so I'm gonna try to film this whole process as much as I can, but like I said, filming's a little hard. It's hard to get work done whenever you got a camera up. A little antenna mount that might be coming off, but that's the truck. They welded a horrible, fragile looking ball joint on the back. It still has the dealer sticker on it. I got the tailgate molding the other day at Truck Haven in Tennessee. I like to go there. Still got the original 6 lug, the wheels. It has, I don't know how much you can see down there, but it's got the spare tire holder. But there's rust. Definitely rust. As far as the exhaust. I'll film a lot more of that once I'm underneath there. But for now, I'm gonna try to open this hood. Another reason why I bought it. The engine's all there. It's a 327. I have not dug into it much yet. That's the first goal. That decides where I go with this truck. As far as you know, what I'm gonna end up doing. It has the cable hold downs, which I learned are a recall they did in 80 or 68 because of the motor mounts apparently breaking, and so you brought this in and they put these cable hold downs, which I thought were really cool. I've never seen those. It has the right air cleaner. It has, you know, power steering, which is crazy whenever I show you that, because I've never seen a setup like that. My other 67 must have a power steering put on afterward because it's just a bigger gear box, but this has a weird setup I've never seen, so excited to get into that. Whoa. The journey continues, just trying to learn. I have no idea why that spark plug wire is cut. I don't know. Still has the coil in the back. I've never dealt with one of those. It has this cutout hole. I have no idea if the guy did that or that came factory, because I just bought another one of those air cleaners and it doesn't have it. But I'm missing the radiator, you know, the wiper container, but I like it. I just bought a brake booster. I need to go get a master cylinder. I'm gonna run all new brake lines in it, fuel lines, obviously make everything safe. The biggest thing I like to do in these trucks is make sure the brakes work. This is all 4-wheel drums. I'm gonna keep it drum. The drum actually isn't that bad. I ran drum in my short bed for a while, until I lowered it, and then I put disc up front just so I can get drop spindles. This one I'll probably keep drums in as long as I can. But it has the coolant overflow box. I've never seen one of these survive in my truck, so I like that. I think that's cool. Missing the battery. Wiring looks decent. I mean, he definitely cut into some things, but not as bad as some other trucks. It has a electrical box in it. That might be coming out. I just don't see that as good. But we'll see. I mean, I like to leave it in there actually, but unhook it. I'm not trying to burn my truck down. But I wish they wouldn't have cut these brake lines. But it is what it is. So I do not know what this was. My best guess is that it was telling you what kind of transmission maybe was in it. This one has a turbo 400, so I don't know if maybe they were really impressed with the turbo 400 and wanted to let you know on this front fender, but who knows. It looks like some double-sided tape or something was holding it on there. But yeah, today try to pull the seat out, clean the interior. I need to see where I'm at with rust. Clean the engine bay. You know, one thing I've learned is try to come up with a good game plan. Try not to get overexcited. You'll go broke way before you finish your project. My biggest goal with my last two trucks is keep them running, so that they're not down for a very long time, because if they are, good chance on you won't ever get it running again. I forgot what I heard. The odds are like 90%. If it's down for a year, 90% it'll never run again. So try to get these running, or try to get this one running. The reason I think the mileage is low is what the guy said. It was parked in 85, which is pretty crazy because I was born in 84. Parked in 85, so this engine hadn't run in what, 33 years. So we'll see what we can do, get it running. We'll walk over, I'll show you my short bed. Alright, just vacuumed in here, found a wrench. Just cleaned all that out, cleaned up the engine so you can actually see. Like, seems alright. The carb was fairly clean. You know, the cleaner was on it. Not sure what that goes to yet. Looks like it's running back to my transmission, but I don't know. I'm too young to know. Oh, my sticker's peeling off of my valve cover. Really wish those were in shape. That'd be awesome. But I'm gonna pull the carb, make sure and clean it. Pull the coil. Make sure everything's running in there. I think I'm missing. I have a feeling some wires are probably not connected. Just cause I don't know what that is coming off the transmission. There was another wire laying around on this side I need to double check on. But obviously go through all that. I'd love to keep this wiring in it. I have a brand new wiring harness for it, but I'd like to not have to use it. I was actually saving it for the short bed. That was my choke cable. I like to keep that on. I think that's kind of cool. Never had one with it working, you know. But I need to pull that bottom hose off. I need to see what has climbed up in here as far as... I don't actually know the reason why it stopped running. So I want to make sure something's not living in my water pump. I'm sure it will get pumped out anyway whenever I try to start it up. The goal is to get it started and then work from there. But you know, it's not going yet. There's so much crazy stuff I don't know. You know, because there's no breathers on your valve cover. You had the one up front, which is cool, but there's that tube in the back looks like it's running out of the manifold, or the intake, but I don't know what it runs to. I don't know if that runs up to your probably right here to the back of your carb. Cool. Learn as I go. But all this needs cleaned out. There's a bunch of white crap stuck in everywhere. There's white. Oh yeah. But I don't know. I'm trying to decide if I want to clean it all down with soap and water, or if I'm just gonna leave it disgusting. I'm not a fan of talking. My dad was just judging me. I look like a crazy person. Alright. Finally got the door open. That was a hassle. My dad came through. Rocker panels had better days. I got some new replacement stuff for it. I'm going to try to clean these door panels up. Clean the inside. This wing window at the bottom is broken, which I'm not that excited about fixing. They screwed it shut. I was excited because it had the right stainless, but not excited about fixing that. So I'm gonna clean all this out. This is a little before picture. You know, this rust up here is my main culprit that I'm going to fix, because we gotta replace the window anyway. I was really hoping it didn't have that, because that's what my short bed has, and it leaks inside. It causes this madness. This guy really liked nails. I'm not sure what his obsession with nails are, but they're everywhere. Obviously a farmer. So I'll show you in a little bit. Once I clean it out, I'm gonna try to pull this blue mat out. Finally get my first video out. I went through about 400 gigs of footage through a GoPro. I have a regular camera, and I have my phone. I'm trying to get all that synced together and figure out how to use iMovie. It's kind of hard for me. I'm not very good with technology. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think about the truck. What you think I should do with it. I obviously am going through tons of old footage, but let me know what your thoughts are. The short bed is definitely in more construction mode right now. I'm gonna try to break my blue truck, which is Woody, because he's way more original, and my short bed is Buzz, because he has all the new gadgets like Buzz Lightyear. So I'm gonna try to break those up into groups, and then bike videos probably into groups. I don't think I'm gonna mix all that stuff that much, you know. So if you're not into watching bikes, you don't have to watch bikes. If you're not into watching trucks, you don't have to watch trucks. But I enjoy all those. I enjoy road trips is my biggest thing. My big goal for my truck is 100,000 miles in 4 years. I'm already at about 20,000 miles since February. So I've driven it coast to coast already. Over up into Pennsylvania and back, and then over, I'm in California right now. So driving it all around. Hope you guys enjoy. You can rate the channel, I think, somehow. I don't know how. You can also review it. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. Send me a comment. Let me know what you guys think about the trucks.